Hey sweet soul, welcome back to Conscious Lifestyle Coaching. My name is Raileigh. Today's message, I want to talk about pursuing our soul mission in a world that maybe we don't agree with. I personally don't agree with many things society does and how it's run, how it's being led right now. And I've mentioned before in some videos that I haven't even felt belonging enough in this society to care enough to want to change its policies. Often being a minority presence, a minority energy in a vast space, it feels like you're fighting against the world. To be heard, to be seen, to be valued, to be respected. And I'm reaching a point on my journey where I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of trying to prove myself. I'm tired of arguing. I'm tired of stressing. I'm tired of being tired. But that seems to be what I truly want to embrace is rest, a deep core rest. Rest so that I can allow my nervous system some peace and stillness enough to recalibrate, to heal, to redefine what it feels like to be a human on earth, because it has felt like a fight. It has felt like struggle for a very long time. And when it's a fight, you don't think you're gonna win anymore. In conjunction with a fight you don't think will ever end. That's where we get trapped in the box, in the illusion that life is not worth living. And if you know, and you've been following my journey a lot, I've been very open about struggling with suicidal ideation. And then I've come to accept that it's not that I want to die. I just want to sleep. I want to be left alone, and I want to be supported and cared for and protected. And I'm finding myself in that space, in the refuge of my twin flame, my kingdom spouse, my soon-to-be husband, who's doing everything in his power to make sure that I am receiving all of those things. And it scares me. I resist it. I'm afraid of it because I've never really known it. Not to this extent, not this type of genuine love and kindness from another human being. And so now the fight is not just survival and coping with isolation and feeling alone in this world. In that fight, now the fight is me allowing myself to receive it. And there's not, he can't fulfill everything, of course. He's not a perfect being. Our divine counterpart is not going to be a perfect being. They are not meant to complete us or to save us. They are divine reflections of us, meant to grow us into the highest version of ourselves. And the challenge of my growth that this union is reflecting back to me is allowing someone to help me, allowing someone in, not being this hyper independent spiritual warrior, which is who I warned him I was in the beginning. And as our love began to grow more, I have increasingly become more soft and squishy of a woman who cries a lot and doesn't want to tolerate too much lifting right now. And this is a new version of myself I've never felt. I've always been a very tomboyish girl growing up, always striving for success, always seeking to win at everything I've ever done, wanting to be the best. And that's a very masculine energy that is retiring now. In the divine feminine, the divine mother is now rising within me. And her energy is extremely contradictory, not only to what I've ever known within myself, but what is more so embraced by my culture, by my society, by the country I live in. It is very hyper-masculine at this society, capitalism. And I find myself still trying to tap in and really encourage all of you to start your own spiritual businesses and to join me on this journey, this path of entrepreneurship. And at the same time, I have to hold back and feel and allow the emotions of everyone who reaches out to flow through me. And it's uncomfortable to be a woman, to be in the divine feminine energy, which you can and should be tapping into even if you are a man in the physical. The divine feminine energy of not getting the reward right away, the dopamine fix right away. Life is not so structured and rigid. It is not a 9 to 5. Divine feminine energy is a flow. It comes in waves. There's cycles of nature that she more adheres to. And so, as a feminine in business, in this life where I'm seated on earth, the money comes in waves, the clients come in waves, the views on YouTube come in waves, the book purchases come in waves. But if it's not steady, if it's not robotic, then I don't trust myself. I don't believe in myself. I don't see myself as worthy or valuable, because that's not what my culture, my society has taught me. It has not trained me to be this way, this fluid, this trusting of the universe. I can't be this trusting of my soon-to-be husband. I can't allow myself to rest in the feminine energy, because he may lose respect for me, or may find that I don't have gratitude for what he does for me unless I'm laboring, unless I'm slaving away at something as a man is. And so I want to encourage whoever's listening, whether you are a man or a woman, to allow rest, to allow the flow and the phases and the waves of life. And if you're tired, let it go. It's okay to let go. Because in our rest, that is when God and the angels and our ancestors of the highest love beyond this earth can truly come in and assist us and do the work with us. When we are in full surrender, full rest, that is when divine work is truly being done, when our human is out of the way. And this is obvious. When we are rested, we are able to perform in the physical much better. And so we cannot force our way through things as a conscious creative, as a conscious business owner, as the artists we are, the mothers and fathers and husbands and wives. We have to work in counterpart, in union with unseen forces. And if you're like me and you live in a country or society that is anti-feminine, there is a war on the feminine, on the Earth Mother, it is our most sacred duty to resist the urge to not be ourselves, to not be in peace, to not be in rest, to not be in trust. So that's the message today. I pray you join me in this resistance, in this renaissance of what work looks like, what art is, what music sounds like, what a beautiful life can truly look like. So thank you for joining me on this path. If I could be of service to you, please reach out to me. ConsciousLifestyleCoaching.com. You'll find my resources, books, the Life Purpose Actualization 3-month coaching program, and of course you can book a one-on-one session with me at any time. You can learn more about what that means at ConsciousLifestyleCoaching.com/clarity. I'll speak to you again soon. Thank you again for all the work you're doing. Even if that's just resting and grounding the vibration of love here on earth. Every moment, every breath of your life is significant. Significant to the ascension of earth towards union, towards love and peace. So I wish you love and peace on your journey. I'll speak to you again soon.